All right, everyone. Time to get into chapter 994 of One Piece. And it was fucking insane, and I cannot wait to get into it.
頑張れそう頑張れ諦めないで口笛吹きさ歩き出そうよ Going now
All right, y'all. I'm so excited. Finally, finally, the cover page story with Lola, Chiffon, Pound, and Capone is done. Finito. Thin. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it. I'm happy they're reunited. As another YouTuber that I really like, Mr. Mord, said, um, the revival, not revival, he didn't really die, but the fact that Pound never died did do a lot to cheapen his death, and I do agree with that. Am I happy he's alive? Yes, yes. Would it have been more impactful if he died? Yes. Um, I do hold on to the feeling that like for him to die protecting his kids and then not never knowing who he was would be just one of those things in One Piece, just one of those like low key set to the side, really sad moments that you don't really think about till you think about, and then when you do, you're like, damn, that's fucked up. But Oda didn't go that route, and that's his prerogative as the author. I still enjoyed the cover page. I still think it ran way too long. There's just way too many behind the scenes things I want to see at this point in time. But as far as like overall enjoyment, it was good. And this card chapter was great. As we know, I believe it was Lola got married to Gotti, and now they're being chased by the Marines again. I swear they've been chased by the Marines. I think at three separate parts in this cover story, I believe. So that's really funny. Anyway, let's get into the meat of this chapter because this chapter was absolutely phenomenal, and that's not to say the other ones weren't. Like honestly, all of these chapters have been home run after home run after home run, and I cannot wait to the conclusion of. I'm not gonna say this arc, but we are coming up on chapter 1,000, and Oda has expressed that chapter 1,000 is going to be incredible, and so we are only 6 chapters away. Completely, I believe he said he wants to do that by. He wants us to have chapter 1,000 by the before the end of the year. We have 2 months left. That's 6 chapters, so at least 6 weeks worth of chapters. Now this next chapter is getting a break, but if he does every single week after this, minus obviously Christmas. I don't know if they take breaks for Thanksgiving in Japan, but it's completely doable. Anyway, let's hop in. Let me find my bearings. Okay, so we go back to the fight with Kaido versus the Scabbards, and yo, I get more and more respect for the Scabbards like each and every chapter. And this chapter, like they went so hard. First of all, like Kinemon just straight comes over, fire sword, cauterizes her wound. He's like, "You good?" She's like, "I'm straight." Picks up her sword. Let's go. No crying. No like, no none of that. Just it's like she never got hurt. That is tough. That's so tough, bro. Oh my god, so much respect for them. They're just ready to square right up again. Kaido obviously felt the same way I did because immediately he's just like, all right, bet. Like he's like, he's like, I mess with this. I rocks with this. Like y'all are dope. Let me give you a death worthy of like your respective like willpowers, your respective resilience, and he turns into human form. So that's very interesting because I always felt like it went for Zoans it went in terms of power, human form, animal form, hybrid form, and so he's switching back to human form, which I'm very curious about because he seems like he's trying to end the fight in human form. The only logical explanation I can think of is just that dragon form makes him too big a target, and it's just one of those things where when he's dragon form is probably best for fodder, like he can just launch fire blast and all that shit. But like right now, they're just capable of injuring him and attacking him way too much just because he has way more surface area to hit. So he's condensing himself and probably going to focus more on speed and just straight raw power strikes. So we'll see that hopefully in the next chapter, and I'm super excited for it. But good luck, Scabbards, because I really don't think a lot of them are going to make it. I think that's it for Kiku. I think she's got her lumps, but I think we're going to be losing. I think we're going to be losing some people. Off the top of my head, I'll tell you right now, I think we're going to lose either the dog or the cat. I think we should lose the cat. The cat has always had, I mentioned this in another video, the cat has always had a more pronounced personality, and I think it would bring a lot out of Inu if Nico died. But that's just my opinion. All right, flash forward, we have Luffy, Sanji, and Jinbei on floor 1 of Odin Castle, and they are just messing people up. They are running through it. I love the gag on this particular panel where everyone's like, "Oh my God, it's Straw Hat Luffy and Jinbei," and then like Sanji's salty because he's like, "Why not mention me, Blackleg?" But like, come on, Sanji. Like, it's like you have the future Pirate King. He's been declared the 5th Yonko. He was a supernova, and then you have Jinbei, who was a former Shichibukai. Like, you're not on their level. You're not. Like, yeah, you're strong, but like, you don't got accolades. You don't got a title. You're the cook of the Straw Hats. I know you're the shit. They don't know that. So I don't know. That was just really funny to me. And then right after that funny scene, we have a scene with the smiles. And by the way, the smile users devil fruits are just, it's starting to get to me. Like every blue moon, I'm over it, and then like I see something new and I'm just like not over it anymore. And with this this freaking giraffe smile where this dude is like off the giraffe's neck. And then you have this other dude who's like reverse, like they look so dumb. They look so dumb. And they come in so confident. And the best part of it all is that he's literally like, the chicken one is like, the strong are silent in action, and the expectations is what will exceed. Right after clowning the people that got jumped. And then within a panel, they are just knocked out, bro. And he said the way you spawn is annoying. I'm sure that's a translation error, or like I'm sure it's like more like the way you guys keep showing up is annoying, but like, yo, they were handled with the quickness, which also makes me really happy because they're headliners. So just the fact that like they're kind of high tier on the power scale, and they were taken care of like no issue, really bodes well for me. The next series of panels is really, really good, and something I really, really wanted to talk about. This is straight up messed up. So this is another one of the things in One Piece where overall it's like haha funny, it's like whatever, but like if you think about it, it's really fucked up. It's like how with Dressrosa you think about the toys and you're like, oh, like haha funny, or like, oh, that's sad, but like when you think about it, nah, it's fucked up. It's really jacked up. Like with the toys, how like everyone forgets about them, they become toys. They have to remember, they have to live their lives and not be able to do anything. They have no control. They're basically slaves. Like this one right here, they're turning into these, I like to call them White Walkers because they're like, they become zombies and they're like frozen or whatever. But they become basically these White Walker zombies. They have no control over themselves. And the worst part is after an hour, they're all going to die. And there's no way to stop them because if you touch them, they become zombies. And so like, and the other option is you can try to kill them, but like some of these are innocent people, which is another thing that makes me very upset. So Queen didn't even really try to hit the enemy. He just hit anyone, including his own allies. And that's messed up. That's really messed up. That shows a lack of disregard for your crewmates, your family, your friends, your nakama. That's something that Luffy would never abide by. I think if Luffy found out about this, he'd be freaking livid. And that just goes against everything that Oda has tried to really like teach us with One Piece, and like how to treat your friends and those that follow you. And I think this is going to work. This is not going to work in his favor because everyone sees what's happening right now. Everyone sees that, hey, like, we're nothing but disposable like fodder for Queen. And the thing is, he didn't have to use this plague. He has multiple plagues. I'm sure he could have found something that was more temperamental that could be used in this situation, because this is just kind of a wild card, like, let whatever happens happen. I'm not gonna lie though, it was hilarious when he throws Apu the antibody, and he's like, all right everyone, free for all. But I think that's a great mechanic for Oda to use for them to get the antibody, because as it stood right now, getting it from Queen would have been, you know, really difficult. To say the least. Zoro was there, so I was thinking if anyone could do it, it would be him. But now, like that, Apu has it, much more reasonable fight. But like I said earlier, I just think this is gonna lead up to a coup, a mutiny. People are going to switch sides, especially the samurai and ninja of Wano, the ones that used to serve Orochi. Sorry about my dogs if you can hear them. I respect the scene with Hyogoro's subordinate who was willing to commit seppuku in order not to change. Mad respect, once again showing the resilience and determination of the samurai in Wano. So this is a fight and arc I greatly look forward to coming up in the next chapter. And finally, we end up with the homie Yamato. I absolutely love and adore this chick. She's definitely, I don't care what anyone has to say, she's definitely a shoo-in to be a Straw Hat. I think her personality fits well. I think her role as a chronicler, I was going to say fits well, but it doesn't, because they're literally at the, like, maybe the last 1/3 of their journey. And so to get a chronicler this late in the series is a little bit weird. I'm going to be doing a video of all my candidates for Straw Hat crew. Some are going to be jokes, some are going to be like legitimately serious, and that's something I'm going to discuss because I think she has no real attachments to Wano. She doesn't need to become the Shogun. She doesn't desire to be the Shogun. She respects and loves Odin. She wants to be like Odin. Odin went out with Whitebeard and Roger, so I don't see why she wouldn't go out with Luffy. And the thing that I like the most is she's strong. She's really strong. And like, don't get me wrong, I love Chopper. I love Nami. I love Usopp. But this is the Pirate King's crew, and we need some heavy hitters. We've seen time and time again, all the Yonko, all the Shichibukai have really strong allies and subordinates, and Luffy should be no different. Yes, it's about friendship, but at the same time, you cannot neglect utility. So we'll see. So I'm very excited for this. She had a great ending scene. She just murked these dudes. I want to see her fight Sasaki, because obviously that's the fight that's coming up. I want to see the extent of her power. I want to know more about her. I want to know who her mom is. I want to know if those horns are real on her head. I want to know if via her we find out whether Kaido is actually a human, because that's still something that I am very interested in, because he's been called the world's strongest beast, and I don't know if that's metaphorical, if that's more figurative or literal. Is he a beast just because like he's a zone user that kind of like doesn't like forsook his humanity, or is he truly some kind of animal that like possibly ate, like a big theory I had, and I've seen that other people have this, is he some type of dragon that ate the human fruit Oni model. So this chapter was great. Not only was it, normally chapters are usually really great or setup chapters, but this is just another situation where Oda was able to marry the two, where we have a phenomenal setup chapter that in and of itself was straight dopeness. And I don't know what I'm going to do with myself next week when there's no chapter release. I'll be watching other stuff. In the meantime, I'll be working on some other videos. And yeah, that's about it. 1 week break. Prepare yourself. You know, Oda always likes to come back after breaks with hard hitters, so I'm really excited. Anyway, this was Otaku Talk. I'm your host, OD. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate everyone that's been here with me. Sorry about the delayed video last time. I'm going to be making sure that doesn't happen again. As I told you guys, I'm getting a professional editor to start doing my edits. Possibly, I'll still probably be doing these type of videos on my own, but I'm going to start doing a lot of bigger, more analysis videos that take a lot more intensive editing, and you guys can hear my expansive thoughts on the expansive world that is One Piece. Anyway, like, share, follow, subscribe, hit the bell, and have a great day. Take care.